Hi everyone and welcome back to my The Boys reactions. Today we are checking out The Boys Season 2 Episode 2. It is titled Proper Preparation and Planning. Woke up this morning nice and early, very excited to watch this episode. Last time on The Boys, the lady's head exploded. The CIA's lady's head exploded. I didn't expect that to happen, but it was kind of cool to watch. Butcher is back with the boys. The leader of the group is back. He was wearing some crazy, weird-looking tracksuit. I don't really know why he was wearing that. I hope he I hope he tells us why he was wearing that, because I kind of want to know why. Also, I want to know what happened between him and his wife. What happened between him and his wife, and I guess Homelander as well. That will be really interesting to look back on. Hopefully, they talk about it in this episode a little bit more. Homelander went to go visit his wife at the, or not his wife, Homelander went to go visit his son at the end of the last episode, which I'm very excited to see. I'm kind of excited to see that father-son dynamic between the two. I don't know, I'm just like, I think that will be really interesting. There is a new superhero, her name is like Stormfront or something like that, and she was like super into social media. I can tell that she is definitely someone kind of around my age, or supposed to be around my age, like early 20s, on social media, live streaming. I don't know, I really like that aspect though. I really like that she was live streaming on Instagram, because it kind of, again, made the world feel more realistic, made it feel like a world that we were already living in, because that is something celebrities would do. That is something, if I was a superhero, I would probably be like, whoa, live stream, look at that, whoa, you know what I mean? so I really like that. It really added to her character, even though we barely even know her. But Homelander is upset with Edgar. Edgar is just a stone cold beautiful character. He's just like so confident, wasn't even scared of Homelander's threats or anything like that, and I think he made Homelander a little bit nervous. So I love Edgar as well. I love the actor for Edgar, and yeah, I'm very excited to see what happens in this episode. There is also a new superhero on the loose. We don't know his name. He's like telekinetic or something like that. I can like lift up objects. So really excited to see what that is about, and what the boy is, who the boy is, because Kimiko found an origami or something on the ground, and then she wrote the boy to Frenchie, but no one knows what that is. I don't know if I should know what that is, or if I shouldn't know what that is. I feel like I shouldn't know what that is, but if I should know who the boy is, then I'm sorry, but I don't think I should. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon, where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies and TV shows I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my TV shows and movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose. Thank you so much if you check it out. Also, just a reminder that July and August on my Patreon will be absolutely free for members paying in June. So if you pay in June, you'll get July and August for free. If you pay in July, you'll get August for free, and all content will be accessible for every single tier. So if you check it out, thank you so much. And now let's get back to the video. Okay, let's dive into this episode. I hope you enjoy my reaction to The Boys Season 2 Episode 2, Proper Preparation and Planning. What did that paper say? Yes! This is what I wanted! Oh, so Homelander took him to see that to show him that she was still alive, and then took him away, and he took notes down as much as he could to try and find her again. Okay, so he saw her, and then Homelander must have knocked him unconscious or something and chucked him back on the street. Also, surprised that Homelander didn't kill him. Whoa, that was good framing with the O over him. Yeah, surprised Homelander didn't kill him.
Vice President Madeline Stillwell, as well as endangering her.
Oh no. Oh no. So Homelander dropped him off in another city. Yeah, but why did Homelander not kill him? Is he gonna be used for something else in the future? Interesting. Interesting why Homelander didn't kill him. Maybe to kind of like psychologically torture him, because he knows his wife is alive but doesn't know where she lives.
No, I won't. I won't love it. I never love it. Never fucking love it.
Huey, calm down, man.
He left us for dead, and now it's like nothing happened?
Actually, you know what? Huey can be angry. I will side with Huey.
Well, who else they gonna follow?
True. True.
Right.
I think Butcher's just too scary to say anything against him, you know?
Signed by Don Larson himself. Pitched a no-hitter in Game 5.
Really?
He must be lying, right? Because he didn't really have a dad.
You're capable of.
No.
Laser vision, flying, super strength.
A normal little boy.
How long are you planning on staying?
She can't even look him in the eye. That's really good. That's really good, like, script writing and acting.
Try and be civil, shall we?
Ew. Ew, why did he do that?
There's no correct or incorrect answer.
Did I get them right?
I don't know what the fuck you want from me.
More Fresca. Literally more Fresca. It is not just a drink.
A word.
They did another close-up on the Fresca. There is no way it is just an ad placement at this point.
I guess I call it more of a gateway.
Oh yeah? Is it Fresca? Fresca tea?
Member of the Seven, and she's taking America by storm. From Portland to...
By storm, boom, good pun.
Okay, ladies.
I think I'm gonna like
Domestic
Stormfront.
outlets until
I don't know. She might be annoying, but I might like her as well. I don't know enough about her yet.
If she vibrates any faster, that stick up her ass is gonna explode.
Okay, you know what? I do like her. She's probably just gonna lay things out as honestly as possible. I feel like Starlight will like her as well.
I have a family emergency too.
A reading from the book of...
Ashley was like, I'm going to kill you.
I promised not to come to your house again.
Yeah, that is true. He did promise that, not to not see you again.
Grace, I know who killed Raina.
Oh, who?
Specifically, technically have the answer to that, but I know how to get it.
Oh my gosh. You teased me, Butcher.
Or killed her for getting too close to something.
Getting too close to what?
Well, yeah, Vought did, but I want to know who pulled the trigger.
Go way back in. Just dip in a little toe, yeah? Maybe
Once you get a toe in, the rest of you comes in soon after. The deep, high.
Hey.
You could say the deep is not deep anymore. He be high. I'm sorry for my bad joke.
Bro, we got it.
What the heck?
Dabrowski, the kindergarten teacher you finger banged backstage at the VH1 educator.
What the heck is happening right now?
Swim from us forever.
You shut the fuck up, you ugly piece of shit.
Oh my god. I love this like existential inner crisis that he's having.
Ride it, brother.
Ride it, brother. Nice. Oh, her disguise is really good. Her disguise is way better than Starlight's. Like, even just putting the hair up and the hat on and sunglasses on, I guess. I guess that's her whole disguise. I was gonna say that makes her a lot different, like look a lot different.
First, well, there are easier ways to get my attention.
This is all an elaborate scheme to get Maeve to come.
Seriously, thanks for coming, but I sure you have more important places to be.
No, she doesn't. This is the most important place in the world right now.
You know, watching Botched doesn't make you a fucking medical expert.
Stormfront, congrats on the 7. Are you as excited to
Wait.
be here as I am?
I
Wait.
don't know. I don't.
That guy, he's the cinema guy who's on all the cinema previews.
Oh, that's me.
I like her. I like her a lot.
See up Starlight's uterus. You wanna talk about girl power? Let's talk about getting some pockets.
Yeah. That's actually so true. Put pockets on the clothes.
He's right behind you.
Hey, here comes the angel.
Oh no. Will he remember?
I'm a huge fan. Don't get up. Look,
Oh no. This is so bad. Why couldn't he just have died? Why couldn't he have just have died?
Every day to pray for me.
Oh my god. He knows it's a lie too.
How does everyone feel about you helping your traitor fucking boyfriend escape?
Oh, I knew he was gonna say that. Dude, Starlight. Oh no, I'm so nervous for her at the moment. This is Huey's life at the moment. That song is Huey's life.
She's gonna help us.
We get her the suit terrorist.
Really, she is. That's good.
Ain't you twats lucky that I showed up, eh?
They are, kind of. He knows how to get stuff done. Like, no matter how much you dislike him, he knows how to get stuff done.
Real.
way she looked at you. She was sweet.
That's kind of disturbing. But it's pretty funny. Oh, has he never really looked at his gills before?
So beautiful.
His gills are singing to him. This is beautiful.
Beautiful to me.
What the heck is happening right now?
So beautiful to me.
You're beautiful, Deep. You're beautiful. Come on, sing it.
So beautiful.
But look at you. You're like the vottiest vot in all vot.
The vottiest vot in all vot. Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me? I can't take this right now. I can't get away from this press junket. I literally...
And she doesn't have pockets. Yeah, exactly. Me and Starlight know what's up.
Yeah. What'd you just put in your boot?
What? Nothing.
A-Train, calm down. Where'd she put it?
Let's finish dick tickling these half-wits so we can finally do our real job.
But your real job is not what you think it is, lady. Yeah. See, she's gonna try and find Butcher or something, right? She must be trying to find him. He loves milk. He absolutely has an obsession with milk. Oh, she still misses Butcher. Okay, that's good. I thought she might, but I wasn't like 100% sure. But she really does. What the heck? They're in a facility? They're in a guarded facility? Has the kid never been able to leave?
And you'll never fucking find us ever again.
I think we both know that that's not possible.
Yeah. You can't run, and they will definitely find you.
Our best guess, you'll get bored and move on.
Your best guess? Homelander would not get bored. No. This is different, I feel like.
I will let you take me out to dinner.
Yes! Do it! Do it, Maeve. I love Maeve now. I love the character development she's gotten in this show. I actually love it. She's become one of my favorites.
Hey. I don't want him to do that to you. Who?
Homelander. Dude, she's protecting her from Homelander.
I don't want you to hate me anymore.
She wants her to know that there's a reason. She wants her to know there's a reason why she isn't seeing her. That's really sweet, Maeve.
It's not wrong, I suppose.
Yeah, it isn't wrong. But also you get to know yourself better with other people as well, you know? It goes both ways.
I never had a dad. Or a mom.
I mean, you must have had one, right? Technically.
See, sometimes it's hard, Ryan.
Also, does that mean that the son is like the first natural born superhero?
Because that is what we are, Ryan.
He called himself gods. Like a god.
We're gods.
They kind of are though, you know? They're basically invincible. This kid is so sweet, and I really don't want him to turn, but I think he slowly will learn his powers and slowly turn.
Son. This is nice.
Why would the son say it back? He's known you for 2 days. Obviously, he doesn't love you, Homelander. Calm down.
How do you think he's going to feel when he finds out that you've lied to him his whole life?
It is true. She has lied to him. Yeah, she would feel so betrayed. Or he would feel kind of like Starlight felt when she found out that her mom was lying to her.
How about some Jiffy Pop?
The way that Homelander just turns a conversation, like, he makes it so menacing and then he'll usually end it with some, like, lighthearted remark, you know? Huey, you have to put aside your differences right now and just do the job. Home defender. Are these like, were those rip-offs, like versions of the superheroes? Oh my god. Oh my god, that man's head, that old man's head was just ripped off his neck. What the heck? So far in this show, there's been 2 episodes and 2 people have lost their head at least. No. More than that, because in the first episode, 2 people were decapitated.
What is going on?
Where the heck did she go? Can she turn invisible now? Oh, Zooey mama. It's her brother. It's her brother. Is that boy? Is that the boy? I feel like he's gonna die. I feel like he's gonna get shot. It's too happy of a moment for her. You know? Like, she deserves this moment, but I don't think it's gonna end very well. Whoa! Her brother is the telekinetic one? I thought he was just here as well. He's the telekinetic one? I guess that makes sense that both siblings have powers. What the heck? She's okay with this though? She just let Frenchie get hurt. What if Frenchie had died? It's kind of a dick move from Kimiko, to be honest with you, letting her brother do that without even trying to stop him a little bit.
Bulletproof. What the fuck is gonna happen?
Homelander would happen.
Feels good. We can finally breathe.
She is very expressive, but I feel like her expressiveness might be her downfall. I'm very confused how Stormfront had the pink thing. Did she take it? Or did... I don't know. How did I miss that? I don't really remember how Stormfront had it.
You. Fuck. Off.
Oh my gosh, he's out of the boys. He's out of the boys.
Fuck you waiting for?
They're not gonna leave Huey. They're not gonna leave Huey. Yes!
It's like Huey's infected you both with a raging case of vagina.
What? What? No, he's infected with more morals.
And I gotta get her the fuck out of here.
Yes. Yes. Infiltration season.
But still, I'm asking.
Aww. See, again, Butcher isn't always very human, but sometimes he can be very human. I love these little, just like the little things that the show gives him to really make him more of a person, more of a likable character. He's like, I don't speak sign language. Imagine if you knew sign language and you knew the language that he was speaking, and you could just understand this conversation. I wonder if they're talking about their parents. Or what happened, like what happened to him and what happened to her. I'd be very curious to know what was said in that conversation, but both actors did an incredible job with, like, for someone who doesn't speak both of those languages, an incredible job of portraying the emotions.
Who are you sexting?
What are you doing in here? Get out.
Yeah. A-Train, man, stop stalking her.
Huey saved your life. We both did.
Yeah, it's true.
You're not gonna tell anyone anything.
Oh, why not? Why not? Why not?
'Cause you killed your fucking girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Sad eyes while you did it.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
You know, say if Sports Illustrated found out.
Sports Illustrated? Why just Sports? Why Sports Illustrated? That's not who I would contact first. What if she was like, hey A-Train, wanna dose up with me? Wanna compound V together? Oh! Don't fight each other, please. Don't fight each other, please. Oh no! I wonder what happened to make this happen. I wonder if he said something or she said something. Whoa. He's actually OP. I bet he could kill Homelander. Oh, nice. Nice. How long would you stay unconscious for in this situation?
At least someone's got some sense around here.
Yeah, she's gonna be mad at him. He tried to shoot him. Is he gonna apologize? Please. Oh, never mind. Or maybe that's his apology.
I'll fucking kill you.
Oh, Okay, not an apology. Not an apology at all. Is he making us a choice here? Yeah, he is. He has to, right? This is all he has left. He said that in an earlier episode. Last episode. And that was my reaction to The Boys Season 2, Episode 2, Proper Preparation and Planning. That was a really, really fun episode. I really did like that. I guess I really like every episode, so I should probably stop saying I really like that episode, because I feel like I say that every episode. I really like that episode. I really, really enjoyed the brother-sister dynamic between Kimiko and her brother. I really, really did enjoy that. And even though I could not understand a single thing they were talking about, I still really enjoyed their conversations and the dynamic of their conversations. And I thought it was a very interesting choice to not include subtitles, but I think it was very intentional. Obviously, it was an intentional choice, but I really liked the choice to not include subtitles because it really let me focus on the emotions of the scene instead of maybe the subtitles, and I'd miss some of the emotion, because that's my only issue with subtitles. While I love subtitles, and when I watch a movie or a show that's in another language, I'll usually not watch the dubbed version. I'll usually watch the subtitled version because I want to hear what the characters should be sounding like, and then the subtitles just kind of, I need the subtitles, right? Subs not dubs, but the subtitles definitely make you lose some of the emotion in a scene, for me at least, because when you're watching a movie or a show with subtitles, you're not focused on the characters as much as you would be if you could understand the language. You're focused on reading the subtitles, understanding what the characters are saying, and you're getting the emotion from the dialogue more so than the actual actors acting. So I really like the inclusion, or I guess the non-inclusion, of the subtitles in this episode for when Kimiko and her brother was talking, because there was two different languages. There was, I'm guessing, American Sign Language, and then also I totally forget where Kimiko was from. I'm so sorry, so I don't know what language that was. But yeah, there were two different languages, and I just, even though I didn't understand what was being said, the emotions were very, very understandable in the scene, and I could understand how the conversation was going, how the conversation was shifting between these two emotions, or not even two, there were a bunch of different emotions, like who had the high ground in these conversations, who had the low ground, who was controlling the conversations, like what the general, not even the gist of what was being said, just the gist of the emotions in the words that was being said. And I just thought that was really a really cool thing to notice, because it was like I could understand their conversation without even understanding what was being said, because of how well the actors managed to act those conversations. And like Kimiko did an amazing job, but the guy who plays the brother as well, this was his first time actually in the movie, I feel, or in the show. I feel like he had like the little security cam footage, but I'm not really going to count that because we didn't really see his face. But he did an amazing job on this, when they were on the swing sets together, and he stands up and a little tear is in like the shadows of his face kind of rolls down and stuff like that. Like he also really like portrayed his emotions really, really well, and just like props to him for doing that in his first time on the show. Like first scene is an emotional one for him, so that's really hard to do. I feel like as an actor, your introduction scene is a big emotional scene. And then his powers as well. His powers are so cool. He seems very, very OP. If he has bulletproof skin, then he is going to be one of the strongest heroes, I believe. And yeah, I feel like if anyone can take down Homelander now, I feel like it might be him, because I feel like Homelander could come at him, and Homelander can't like go super, I mean he can go supersonic, but I feel like he can't go as fast as A-Train. A-Train is still the fastest person, right? So I feel like the brother could see Homelander coming towards him, freeze him in the air with his abilities, and then he could just like hit him against buildings and stuff. And I feel like Homelander, while he can use his laser eyes and stuff like that, and that he could definitely shoot laser eyes while he's like paused in the air, I feel like this telepathic guy, the brother, Kimiko's brother, has a very good chance at least standing against Homelander for a little bit. And with the aid of maybe Kimiko and Starlight and Storm person, whatever her name is now, I totally forget what her name is, Stormfront or something like that, I think they could maybe take down Homelander eventually. I think that the show is gearing up towards kind of a hero versus hero battle of some sort. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm just lying to myself. But I feel like at some point in the show, heroes are going to have to choose a side between Homelander pretending to be the gods of the world and the heroes trying to save the normal people, the people without powers, from these false gods, from these heroes, from Homelander. That is how I feel like the show is going to end up. I don't know for sure, but that is just my intuition, I guess. But my intuition is wrong a lot of the time, so don't listen to my theories. Another thing I really liked about this episode was Butcher and Huey's conflict. And it is a conflict that makes a lot of sense. And is a conflict that maybe people could be very two-sided or one-sided on. Like maybe some people support Butcher and maybe some people support Huey. I am more so on Huey's side, although I see why Butcher is doing what he is doing, and I understand Butcher's motives, and also Butcher's personality is just very, very aggressive anyways. But I understand why Huey is mad at Butcher. Butcher basically left Frenchie and left Mother's Milk for dead. He basically just buggered off, and now he's back and pretending that nothing happened, and Huey just doesn't really trust him anymore. But Butcher, he doesn't, yes, he does not care as much about Frenchie and Mother's Milk and Kimiko and Huey as the rest of them, but he really cares about his wife, and he will do anything in his power to get to his wife. And right now, Huey is kind of standing in his way of getting easy access to maybe finding his wife, right? So I can understand why Butcher is really mad at Huey, because Huey is making it harder for him to get the boy, to get Kimiko's brother, and in return to maybe find his wife. So I really like that conflict there. I'm really excited to see that conflict grow, to maybe be resolved, to maybe not be resolved. I am very, very excited to see what happens with that plot line. Two more things I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Deep in this episode, and I want to talk about Homelander in this episode. I want to talk about the Deep first because I almost forgot about him and I just remembered him, so I don't want to forget about him again. I really do like his subplot line. I really think the Deep's subplot line is really, really funny, albeit maybe not as intriguing as the rest of the show, because he's kind of in his own little bubble for some reason. The show brought him to his own little place, and while his what his subplot line is to try and get him back into the main show, he's kind of just stuck in this area, and I feel like he's going to be stuck in this area for a really long time. But that does not mean I don't enjoy it. I really, really do enjoy it. I really like how much the Deep is slowly changing, and how much different already he is from the first time we saw him in episode 1 of season 1. I'm really enjoying his character growth. This episode as well, when his gills started talking, I was perplexed. I had seen that scene before, I think, in a trailer. It was like a boy's, one of the boys' trailers. He's looking down at his gills, and then the narrator talks over him, something like the weirdest show of the year or something like that was what the narrator said over top of it. But I didn't know the gills talked, and then when they sing as well, and then the Deep joins in, that was actually it was really funny, but it was also kind of heartwarming to watch. Even though it was his gills singing to him, it was still heartwarming because he was crying, and it was just he's starting to overcome this fear of himself, this fear that he is not beautiful on the outside, this fear that he is just ugly and different than everyone else, and no one will actually respect him and respect his gills, or no one will like them or something like that. And I like just the body confidence, the self-confidence. I really like that he's starting to grow into this self-confidence, and I really like that the gills pointed out that he basically he abuses women because he feels like the women will abuse him eventually, so he abuses them first to just get it over with. And so I really liked that commentary about him, and I really hope he keeps growing, and he keeps growing. And I hope that the fresco stuff gets resolved at some point, because again, there was another close-up of Fresco, and at this point, I said in my last review, if there's another close-up of Fresco, or Fresca, I think it's Fresca, if there's another close-up of Fresca, then it is not just an ad placement. Unless Fresca paid a lot of money for these ad placements, I don't think it's just an ad placement anymore. I think Fresca has something to do with this plot line. I'm just hoping I'm right, because again, either Fresca paid a lot of money to have these close-ups, or it is Fresca in some way is important to the Deep's plotline. But yeah, I really do enjoy the Deep's plotline, and I'm excited to see where his character goes in this season. The last thing I'm going to talk about is Homelander's kid, and Becca Butcher's wife, Butcher's wife. When I found out that he was in a compound, I was surprised and I was shocked, but I was also like, that makes a lot of sense that he's in a compound. like they would not just keep Homelander's son, like the first, I think he's the first natural born superhero. Correct me if I'm wrong. Every superhero so far has been born through, they have been born through a lab process, basically, where they're born, and then as babies they're injected with Compound V, and then superheroes are made. But Homelander's son was born with superpowers, unless they did inject him with Compound V in the lab, which is possible. I don't think that is the case. I think he is a natural born superhero. So obviously they would not just be keeping him in any old neighborhood. They'd be keeping him in a compound locked away. It's kind of like the Truman Show almost, where he's always being watched, but he just doesn't know it. Everyone else around him knows except for him. So I feel really bad because I feel like he's going to find out very soon in the show, and he's going to hate Becca for it. He's going to follow Homelander. Homelander's the one who's going to tell him the truth eventually. That is what I think. And then from there on out, he will be on Homelander's side and not Becca's side, because just like Starlight was angry at her mom and has not forgiven her mom, I think the kid, Ryan, I think his name was, will not forgive Becca for lying to him for so long. I am just amazed though that he has never felt like wandering further than like 2 blocks away from his house to maybe see this wall. I don't know how large the wall is or how large the neighborhood is that they're in, but I am surprised that he's never just decided like to go for a walk or something. But I know Becca is probably like very cautious about it, and I'm sure all the other neighbors were very cautious about it too, because all the other neighbors are basically actors in this scenario, I feel like. But still, I am surprised he has not seen the wall yet. But yeah, Homelander's relationship with Ryan, really creepy, but also like I really enjoy it. Ryan does not understand Homelander or / is very uncomfortable around Homelander. He already seems like kind of like an awkward, anxious kid, and bringing Homelander into the mix as his dad all of a sudden must be like such a shock to his system. And also Homelander, does he see Ryan as a disappointment right now? Because Ryan couldn't even catch a ball. He can't really throw a ball, stuff like that. So very interesting to see this dynamic kind of work. When Homelander says, "I love you, Ryan," or "I love you, son," and then he goes, "You're supposed to say it back." Like, Ryan obviously does not love you, Homelander. It's been like 2 days since he's known you. Come on, like, give this kid a break. But yeah, some of the stuff Homelander does with Ryan is like really like creeping me out. But some of the stuff that Homelander does with Ryan, I'm like, I want to keep seeing this go. And while I don't want Ryan to join Homelander, deep down inside of me, I do want Ryan to join Homelander and to become like this evil kid, because I think that would be really fun. And then I don't know how anyone would get out of that situation. So deep down inside me, I want that to happen. But like, if it didn't happen, I'd be super happy with it as well. And that is it for my review of Season 2, Episode 2 of The Boys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me, supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And thank you so much if you listen to my review as well. It means a lot if you just listened to me talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And I'll see you next time for my next The Boys reaction, which is The Boys Season 2, Episode 3, Over the Hill with the Swords of 1,000 Men. That is a really long title. Okay, see you then.